guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 super easy spring looks that are Pinterest inspired. These are perfect if you struggle with nail art or if you don't have a lot of time to do your nails. So for this first look, I'm using my favorite nude base in the shade Paloma by the brand Lachat. I'm just going to start by painting one shade on each finger, and I'm just going to make sure I'm going very slow and be careful to not get any of this on my skin. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to go back in with the second coat and cure that for 60 seconds as well. Now I'm going to add a matte top coat after curing both coats for 60 seconds. This is just going to help get rid of the sticky layer, and then I can add the design on top. This is a simple spring look I decided to go for. It's super easy, super simple. All you need is the gel liners. You'll need the base shade, the purple gel liner, a clear top coat, and a matte top coat. So on the first finger, I'm just going to do a simple French tip. It's super easy to do. You want to start by painting a straight line, maybe about a little more than a fourth from the top of your nail. Paint a straight line up. Then paint one straight across, depending on how deep you want your smile line. And then on the left and the right side, you want to paint sort of like a half triangle on each side and connect those lines. Then you're just going to round out those inner corners and then fill it in. And then I'm going to do the same thing on my pointer finger. Just going to paint another French tip. This part of the design is also super easy to do. You can use a gel liner or your favorite liner brushes if you have one. If you do decide to not use the gel liner brushes, you can use a longer brush for this design, and that's what works easier when you're trying to recreate this. So starting from the bottom, I'm just going to start about the middle and make a backwards C shape and go all the way up, and it's going to form an S. And you're just going to carefully do that all the way up to the top of the nail. And then you're going to go back in from almost to the bottom of that half C. And you're going to draw another line. And then you're just going to fill that in. These are abstract, so you don't have to follow them exactly. On the fourth finger, I'm going to add a sort of another squiggly line, and I'm going to fill that in. And I'm also going to do that same shape at the top of the nail. These don't have to be perfect, and remember, you can change the style or the shape of the squiggle area. And on the pinky, I'm going to do the same thing. Just add another squiggle line and fill in the top half of the nail. And after you're done with the design, don't forget to cure it for 60 seconds. Add a top coat and cure that for another 60 to 90 seconds as well. For this next look, I wanted something a little more fun and a little more bright. I'm trying out this bright yellow design that's perfect for spring. Going in with that same base shade that I used with the last look, I'm going to paint 3 fingers with that color, the thumb, the middle finger, and also the ring finger. So I'm going to paint 2 coats of that, cure it, and then I'm also going to paint the pointer finger in the pinky bright yellow. You can do 1 to 2 shades depending on how dark or how light you want it. Just be sure to cure it for at least 60 seconds between each coat. For this next step, you're going to use a dotting tool. You can see that one side is thicker than the other side. I'm going to use the thicker side for this design. In taking my white gel liner, I'm just going to add a small amount to the thicker side of the dotting tool and draw 4 dots in a circle on the nail. After I draw the dots on each nail, I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to go in with that same yellow shade, and I'm going to add 1 yellow dot in the center of each of the 4 dots that were placed in a circle. Then make sure you cure it for 60 to 90 seconds, add your top coat and cure that as well. And for the last and final look, I'm still using that same base color, and I'm going to paint all of my nails with 1 to 2 coats of that color. Then I'm going to cure it for 60 to 90 seconds and then go in with the top coat. Make sure that you use a glossy top coat and not a matte top coat for this shade, otherwise the chrome that we'll be adding will not stick. You can choose any chrome colors that you want, but I decided to go with the rainbow look. The first chrome powder that I'm using is this hot pink shimmery color. After curing your nails, you want to take an eyeshadow brush and dip it into the chrome and then rub that on your nails until you start to see the chrome effect. If you don't see the chrome effect and it's not sticking to your nails, you may have cured your nails for too long. So wipe the chrome off with an alcohol prep pad, add another layer of top coat and cure it for about 40 seconds. Then you can try adding the chrome on top and it should stick. If you look at mine, you'll see that they're not perfect because I did cure it for too long, but they stuck to some parts of the nails and I thought that was kind of cool, so I decided to leave it. Once you're done applying all the chrome, you want to dust it off and then use a top coat that you don't use too often and you're not afraid to get chrome in, and you want to add a top coat to each of your nails. Cure it for 60 to 90 seconds and you're all done. So these are the final looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a heart in the comments. Don't forget to like this video to let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Bye!